Have you ever wondered where the figure of Santa Claus comes from and how Christmas traditions have evolved over the centuries? Today, we will embark on a fascinating journey to uncover the true origin of the jolly old man and how he became a global icon of the Christmas spirit. This is the Paths of Wisdom channel, where we explore intriguing and captivating topics. Get ready for a journey through the history and culture that shaped the figure of Santa Claus. After all, who is this white-bearded man who fills our hearts with joy during the holiday season? How were his unique characteristics incorporated into our modern vision of Christmas? Let's unravel these mysteries together. Before delving into the heart of the story, it's crucial to understand the context that gave rise to Santa Claus. Going back to the 3rd century in Turkey, we encounter a man named Nicholas, the Bishop of Myra. This saint was known for his generosity and charitable acts. The official celebration of St. Nicholas takes place on December 6th, marking the beginning of the association with Christmas. The choice of December 25 as the official date for Christmas dates back to the Roman Empire, when this date coincided with the winter solstice in the Northern Hemisphere. This period symbolized hope as the nights began to shorten, bringing the promise of longer and warmer days. An existing festivity in honor of the Persian god Mithra also took place around this time. But how did St. Nicholas, a Turkish bishop, become the Santa Claus we know today? The answer to this question takes us on a journey that spans continents and cultures. The figure of Santa Claus as we know it today began to take shape in the 19th century. The 1822 poem written by Clement Clarke Moore, an American theologian, describes a plump, rosy-cheeked Santa Claus who slides down chimneys on his reindeer. This portrayal was widely popularized in 1863 by the illustrator Thomas Nast, solidifying the image that would become the modern representation of Santa Claus. A significant turning point occurred in the mid-20th century when a Coca-Cola advertising campaign helped establish the red color of Santa's suit. Until then, the figure had already incorporated elements such as elf helpers, originating from Norse pagan traditions, and reindeer, popularized by a Macy's parade. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer also joined Santa Claus's entourage thanks to a poem distributed by the department store Montgomery Ward in Chicago in the 1930s. This recent addition brought a touch of empathy, portraying Rudolph as an outcast who stood out with his shiny nose. However, the magic of Christmas is not limited to Santa Claus alone. In various countries, different characters and traditions enrich the celebration. In Germany, for example, we have the Christkind, a female figure who distributes gifts at Christmas. In Scandinavian countries, a witch named Befana joins the group, rewarding good children with sweets and coal for the disobedient. Santa Claus receives approximately 1 million letters every year, sent by children from different parts of the world, and many are answered by postal services or volunteers. In Brazil, it is a custom for families to go to the post office to pick up letters sent by needy children, and then send them presents by mail as if they were Santa Claus. In other countries, it is customary to leave a plate of cookies and milk for Santa Claus as a way of thanking him for the delivered gifts. In the United States, in some places, the tradition of leaving carrots for Santa's reindeer is also common. Each culture lends its own essence to the Christmas spirit, creating a unique tapestry of traditions around the world. These stories and myths intertwine, forming the rich backdrop of the holiday festivities. The image of Santa Claus with his generosity and joy transcends borders and becomes a universal symbol of hope and celebration. But what is the origin of the name Santa Claus? One of the legends is that St. Nicholas removed a shipment of grain from a ship to feed the people of the city, and then caused new grains to appear in the ship's hold, preventing the sailors from being punished for their good deed. Because of this, St. Nicholas was revered by sailors, especially in the coastal city of Amsterdam, Netherlands, where he was named Sinter-Nicolaas, later abbreviated to Sinterklaas, and which, in the USA, due to Dutch immigration to New York City, became Santa Claus. Around the world, Santa Claus is known by different names: Santa Claus, USA, Pai Natal, Portugal, Papai Noel, Brazil, Baba Natale, Italy, Ded Moroz, Russia, Hoteosho, Japan, where he is represented as a Buddhist monk, and Santa Harabaoji, South Korea, usually presented in a green suit. As we explore the origin of Santa Claus, we realize that his story is a fascinating mosaic of ancient traditions and modern influences. From St. Nicholas, the generous bishop, to the contributions of poets, illustrators, and advertisers, Santa Claus has evolved into a global icon of the Christmas spirit. Christmas, however, goes beyond the figure of Santa Claus and commercial traditions. It is a time for reflection, compassion, and connection with those we love. As we celebrate Christmas, we must remember that the true meaning lies in the celebration of the birth of Jesus Christ. As we bid farewell to this historical journey, I invite you to share your own Christmas traditions in the comments below. What is your favorite Christmas story that happened in your family? How do you celebrate Christmas in your culture? Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the journey we shared today. If you're not subscribed yet, click the subscribe button and activate the bell for notifications of new videos. We look forward to exploring more fascinating topics together. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of the origin of Santa Claus and Christmas traditions. We wish you a Christmas filled with joy, love, and meaningful moments. Until next time.